Did divine intervention ever change the doom of Mandos? Imagine a prophecy so powerful that it shapes the fate of entire worlds. That is what the doom of Mandos did for the Noldor, a proud and rebellious elven kind. Mandos, the Valar who is the doomsman and keeper of the spirits of the dead, issued a stern judgment after the rebellion and the tragic kinslaying. This doom declared that the Noldor would suffer great pain, be barred from returning to Valinor, and that their oath to reclaim the Silmarils would only bring betrayal and sorrow. It was a heavy curse, one that cast a long shadow over their future. Now, in the strictest sense, divine intervention did not undo or cancel this doom. The Valar, the powerful godlike beings governing Arda, made it clear that the judgment was final and absolute. The Noldor were exiled from Valinor for many ages, and their tragic fate played out largely as Mandos had predicted. The doom was a reflection of divine justice, a consequence of their rebellion and the terrible oath they swore. But here is where it gets interesting. While the doom itself was not overturned, there were moments that could be seen as divine mercy or subtle changes in their destiny. For example, Galadriel, a Noldoran elf who had taken part in the rebellion and the kinslaying, was eventually allowed to return to Valinor after the defeat of Sauron and the end of the Third Age. Her return was not a direct cancellation of the doom, but a special grace granted by the Valar. It showed that, even within a harsh fate, mercy could find a way, especially for those who showed remorse and wisdom. Another example is the aftermath of the War of Wrath, which ended the First Age. After Morgoth was defeated, the balance of power shifted. Some Noldor who survived were permitted to dwell again in Middle-earth or return to Valinor. Still, the original doom's harsh effects remained as a lasting legacy, reminding everyone of the consequences of rebellion and pride. The Oath of Fëanor, which was closely tied to the doom, kept the Noldor bound to their tragic quest. Divine intervention did not erase this oath, but in some cases, individuals found ways to be freed from its grip through personal growth, forgiveness, and the passage of time. Galadriel's story is a prime example of this. So, to answer the question directly, divine intervention did not change the doom of Mandos itself. It was a fixed decree, a divine judgment that shaped the tragic destinies of the Noldor. But it did allow for moments of mercy, forgiveness, and change within that framework. The Valar's kindness and the unfolding of history created opportunities for some to find redemption and return to grace, even if the original curse remained a powerful reminder of the costs of rebellion and pride. The doom stayed as a core element of their fate, illustrating how destiny and divine will can be intertwined, yet sometimes softened by mercy.